Please have a seat.
Hello, everyone.
So, guys, we spoke about this a little bit earlier. We only have 10 very short minutes. Those are going to count down like that. So let's get stuck into it right away. 2015 was the year that you two had decided that you were going to become content creators. Now, is that accurate? Did you know that you wanted to become content creators, or was it something that you guys just did and started for fun and then just spiraled into something magnificent?
It was 100% for fun. We didn't know what we were doing. Actually, they weren't much like content creators in Latin America at that time. We saw like a little bit of a trend in the States, like in the United States, but in Latin America, there were very few content creators. And we both met at a musical theater academy school while we were growing up, and we've always been obsessed about like arts, dancing, music, acting, makeup, all of this stuff.
And we stumbled upon some friends who were like the only YouTubers in Colombia, and they were huge. And one of them told us, you should show, of course, your art. We did some covers of choreographies in a hidden channel. And he was like, you guys need to show your personality and your relationship. So it just happened that we loved creating and we were having fun. But it wasn't really a thing.
Like we didn't know what to expect about it.
Was it big? Was social media big in Latin America at the time?
No, not at all. There were like
It was
5
just coming into its
YouTubers.
own.
It was coming into it,
And they weren't really respected. I mean, if you said influencers or
You're a
whatever,
content
it
creator.
wasn't a thing. Brands didn't understand it. Like it was unknown territory.
Yeah, okay. But then you fell in love with it. You had a passion for it. So can you remember your first video together?
Yeah, it's
Oh my
awful.
God.
Is it still online?
It's very
Yes.
cringy.
Please tell me it is.
It is. I think it is.
We created
I
like
hate
this
that.
challenge with multiple challenges in it, like Olympics. It is so cringy.
Oh
and
my
the
God,
funniest
it is
thing
bad.
is that we had the biggest fight when we were recording our first video.
Yeah.
So we had like to do reshooting of several scenes.
It was so messy.
But it's up. I think
It's
it is
still
in our
in
channel.
there. It's still in
I think
there.
it's fascinating, especially since we have a lot of creators in the room with us here today as well. If you guys still have your very first video that you ever created still online for your fans to see, because I think it's something interesting to be able to see where you came from and to where you are today.
Actually, not too long ago, we did another YouTube video, like reacting to our oldest videos. Oh my God, I suffered the whole thing. I was like, oh, we were so cringy, but
it's cute.
But it's so cute, and it's like it remember you where you like started. And I think we are in a place where you don't have to be like you cannot be afraid to be cringy or to like all of these things, because those moments are the ones who are going to take you where you want to go.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think that I can put my hand up and confess that this is something that I suffer from, is that a lot of people are scared to post content sometimes. They're scared to try their hand at becoming content creators because they're worried about what the reaction will be or lack thereof. They're worried that, well, if I post this video, one, I might get hate thrown my way or people that just don't like it, or two, it might not even get any likes or reactions at all. How do you combat that mentality, and what do you tell the people that feel that way?
I mean, I think we get it because we've felt that, but I would say that nowadays, it's very different. I mean, everyone nowadays is a creator. Brands need to be creating content. Artists need to be on TikTok and promoting their songs. So I think nowadays it's very different. Everyone is doing stories and doing TikToks and blogs. And back in the days, it was cringy. It was harder. I mean, stories.
It was more criticized. Nowadays, like a lot of people want to be a creator because it has so many like amazing things that can come out of that. So what I think it's the most important thing is just to be yourself and to not be afraid of what the reaction it's gonna be outside. I think the most important thing is just to have fun while you're doing it. And if you post it and it doesn't have like the reaction you were expecting, I mean, just keep doing. Eventually, maybe
all it takes is that one video,
that one video.
Post.
But it has to be constant. Like you cannot just post one video and expect like to something happen with one video. You have to try, and eventually one of those tries, it's gonna make the big difference in your career?
I would say two things: the let them theory. Who cares? Let them think
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they want.
Let them know like your video.
Exactly.
Like,
And second, focus on community. I mean, you can try to do one video and go viral, but that doesn't translate into anything. You need to think in yourself as a personal brand and how to branch out in different things. I mean, we have books, our podcast, our reality show with Prime Video, her music, videos. Like, think of it as a bigger business and not just as one viral moment.
This is something that my wife is constantly trying to remind me. She works in marketing, and she's always saying, Dom, you've got to get more involved with social media. You've got to post more content, X, Y, and Z. She tells me pretty much daily, you know. And the one thing that she does say is, you do have to put yourself into a particular mindset. And you said it right then and there. You have to think of yourself as a brand, don't you? You have to actually say to yourself, well, actually, no, I'm marketing myself. That's what I'm doing, right? So when you create your content, do you have that in the back of your mind? Are you thinking, right, I'm a brand, or do you keep things as organic as possible?
we try to
Or a bit
be
of both.
as organic as possible. I think when you are like posting and engaging with your community, that's when you have to start thinking also like a brand. So you want to constantly be fitting your community and like, of course, create like this entire universe of your brand. So you have to stay organic, but at the same time, like, be very congruent in everything you're doing, that everything makes sense with what you are as a person and what you are putting out there.
I would say there are two different ingredients for the recipe. So there's like this business side, entrepreneurs, and like the brand side of it. But the other is just be creative and have fun and be organic and be vulnerable. So you need both.
But you guys, you know, you've got your hands in a lot of cookie jars, don't you? Because it's lifestyle, it's music. You guys you do podcasts as well, and now you're venturing into music, which I'm going to touch on in just a second. But that's everything. There's no one thing that you guys focus on.
I think that's the most exciting part about social media, that you're basically allowed to do whatever you want to do. So you can build on whatever literally you want to do and whatever dream you have. You want to be an actor, it can be a platform for you to get there. You want to be a singer, it can be a platform for that. You want to direct music videos, you want to be in fashion, in whatever you want to do, you can use your platform. Exactly, it's a lot of freedom, and it's a lot of hard work, but you can do it. Like, you can be many things thanks to social media, which is amazing.
Can I ask a question? I'm going to go off the reservation just a little bit here, because I am personally very curious, is how much time as creators do you devote? Certainly now that you have amassed this following and there are fans that are checking their screens every day and want to see what kind of content you come up with, how much time do you guys personally devote to creating content? Is there a schedule involved, or is it just as and when we see something happen? Because I'm waiting to see what you guys have planned for your visit to Macau.
The thing is,
I want to see some content about Macau on your channel.
It is going to happen.
Okay, just checking.
But I was going to say, we are a duo, so we have multiple Instagram accounts, because she has her own, I have my own, we have our shirt one, we have like a behind the scenes account, we have our coffee brand, which is another creator almost, we have TikToks. I mean, it's a lot, so we're always thinking, oh, okay, this is for YouTube, so we're filming horizontal, now we're doing daily vlogs for Instagram. So it's a lot, but I would say in these 10 years, we've learned how to balance it out.
Yeah.
Because I personally burned out. There was a moment in which I was really, really, really burnt out. And that's something I encourage people to think. How do you do it in a sustainable way, and keeping mind on your mental health? Yeah. Because there was a time when we were like doing 3 weekly YouTube. Long term.
Also, at that time, TikTok wasn't in the pictures. It was just like long format content. So creating long format content and editing this long format content will take your whole entire life.
And we are perfectionists.
So,
but you never want to wake up one morning and kind of go, you know what, I just don't have a zest for it anymore. I don't find it fun, because that's when it becomes detrimental.
Yeah. So you need to like try to balance, like, okay, you want to do long format, so how much do you want to post in that platform? But also keep feeding TikTok, Instagram, that are like these short format platforms where you can basically film your whole day. Like everything is content. You have to think about it like that. Every single thing is content.
Yeah.
And when you think it like that, you can also like have a lot of content already pre-filmed that you can like be posting in other moments where you just don't want to film and where you just don't want to be in your phone, but you already have it backed up because you have to be in the mindset of, okay, everything could be content. Let me just grab my phone and just have an easy access camera. I cannot, I remember when we were doing a lot of like YouTube, we always have these big cameras. I can't. I don't like it that very much. I need something
These are game
easy.
changers.
This is her best
Those
friend.
are game
That's
changers.
my best friends. Yeah, that's a game changer because it's so easy. You can fit it in your pocket, everywhere, and your iPhone, and your phone. I mean, yeah.
So you've been filming all this content and it's been hugely successful, but now you guys are venturing into something a little bit different, I suppose. Whereby, Calle, I understand that you are, and I know I'm just going to try and make it as cryptic as I can, okay? Into music. You've been recording some music. Poche is the creative director. Is that right? Have I got that correct?
Yes, and directing the videos.
And you're doing, okay. So can you give us just a little bit of a sneak peek of what that's all about and what we can come to expect?
So my biggest dream has ever been like music.
Okay.
We met at a musical theater academy when we were little kids, which is kind of cute. And of course, with this platform and everything, I'm trying to like start building my music side of it. So yeah, finally I recorded and I wrote my first album.
I was just going to say, are we talking
So,
single? We're talking album.
We're talking album.
Okay, great.
Of course, it's not gonna be like the album. It's already recorded, like it's already finished, the album, which is very exciting.
Okay.
But we're gonna start like building a little bit until the
easy
album
rolling it
comes
out.
out. We don't want to get the album right there.
Well, creative director, Poche, can you give us a little more insight?
I've always loved cameras, editing, filming, photography, all of it. That's also the reason why we started in YouTube on the first place. So it's a new way of working together, but in separate areas or sides
Yeah.
of the camera.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we are doing behind the scenes and vlogging and everything. So it's a really exciting experience.
Guys, it's been 10 years since you started this incredible journey. I cannot wait to see what the next 10 years brings you guys. I wish you nothing but success. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise once again for Calle Poche.
Thank you very much.